I'll let you know when we're live. It's connecting. Everybody, we are live on YouTube. Our audio is being heard and they can see our Communication Matters flyer. They see the flyer, they hear everything we're saying right now. We are now live on YouTube. Good morning, everybody.
Okay. Are you ready? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start. Yes. Yes.
One sec. Give me one sec. Oh, I know what's happening. It's not that you're repeating yourself, it's that YouTube is so delayed. Good morning, everybody. We're live. Go right ahead.
Please unspotlight the interpreter. The interpreter doesn't need to be spotlighted. So I can go ahead and sign. So when a person is speaking, then the interpreter could be spotlighted. Perfect.
Michaelia, keep your camera on. It just won't be spotlighted.
It seems as if it's not being live streamed as yet. Have you started live stream? So Janelle, welcome. So just to understand it, your face is a bit hard to see. It's hard to see your face a bit. Is it, could you either close the source of light behind you or get into better lighting?
Is it any better? The office I'm in is a little dark. The lighting is not the best.
Could you possibly, could you, could you possibly switch angles? So, um, so face, so
Mhm.
face the window instead of being in front of the window. So face the window, maybe the lighting will be better that way.
It's a little challenging because I'm using a desktop. It's not a laptop that I can just move it around like that. So that's gonna be a little challenge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just give me a second. Let me ask the IT manager if there's anything he could do to assist in terms of making the visual a little clearer.
Oh, we're looking at the YouTube stream just to find out what's happening. Persons are trying to call the office to see what's happening with the live stream. Hopefully someone will be able to figure out YouTube, somebody from JAD who's a technician. So we'll soon let you know what's happening.
Okay, team JAD. I suspect this is much better.
Yes.
Oh.
Big improvement. Much better.
Okay, great.
We're just waiting for the JAD team to let us know what's happening. We're still seeing something is happening with the technological side of things. So we're just waiting to see what's happening with that. Janelle, for just a reminder, when it's time for you to make your presentation, don't just go ahead and start speaking. We have to spotlight you first and spotlight the interpreter at the same time. So once both the interpreter and you are spotlighted, then you can go ahead. Is that good?
That is perfect.
Because we just want to make sure that whatever you're saying, you can watch the interpreter at the same time.
Sure. Could someone just remind me how long is my presentation in terms of the time allotted?
One minute. I got an agenda, so I'm just gonna look on what it's saying here. 40 minutes. 40 minutes.
Okay, great.
Okay, so You have up until 40 minutes to make your presentation. But for now, because we went over time, maybe we have to try and listen that to 30 minutes. Is that possible?
I will make it possible. That's fine.
All right, excuse me. I think we have to restart the YouTube. So if you could give us a few seconds. Thank you.
So just to explain a little bit and to give a little sensitization. So individuals, before we start, before you introduce yourself, please just describe, what you look like, what your background is, what you're wearing. Why? Because we have persons who are blind, who have low visuality. And so just describe how you look before you give your name, before you give, your details. Just for one time. After that, you don't have to keep reintroducing that parts of it. So individually, before you go on with your name, just so that the persons of the blind community know, who's speaking. So Shireen is asking me when I explain myself, like I describe myself. Tasha says your skin color, what colors are you wearing, your hairstyle, if you wear glasses, what glasses you have on, just for once. And then after that, you just say, oh, I am Shireen McIntyre, etc., etc. And then if we're during the discussion, I call on you, you could just go ahead with the discussion. You don't need to, and then it will go from person to person, because we want to establish, for persons who are blind, they know who is speaking. They have an idea of what the person looks like and who's speaking. Does that make sense? Is that good? Is that clear? That makes sense? Just a reminder, the JAD team, can please somebody type in YouTube just to let them know that the workshop is still happening. It's just that we're having technical issues because people are messaging and they're curious and they just want to know what's happening. So please, somebody from the JAD team, could you just let them know what's happening? Just a reminder for anyone who has questions or want to make a comment directly to me, please make comments at Tashai Widmer 2, that Zoom name, Tashai Widmer 2, if you have any comments or questions. So just Tashai Widmer, not that one. Please direct questions and comments to my other device so that I can look at it accordingly, which is Tashai Widmer 2.